Uncontrolled bleeding can be life-threatening. Act fast. Every second counts when blood loss begins, yet most people freeze in panic. Imagine this: you or someone close to you suffers a sudden injury, and blood begins pouring out faster than you expect. What would you do in those crucial first moments? Most people don't realize that bleeding, even from what seems like a minor wound, can escalate quickly and become fatal. That's why knowing simple first aid techniques isn't just useful, it's life-saving. In this video, we'll walk through the exact steps you need to stop bleeding quickly, from applying pressure to elevating the limb to using bandages properly, and finally knowing when professional help is essential. But as you'll see, there's also one critical mistake you must avoid, or risk making things worse. Step 1. Apply firm pressure. When bleeding starts, your very first action should always be to apply direct, firm pressure. Why? Because pressure physically slows or even stops the flow of blood, giving the body a chance to start clotting. Use a clean cloth, gauze, or even your bare hand if nothing else is available. The key is firm, continuous pressure on the wound. Don't keep lifting to check if the bleeding has stopped, because every time you release, you break the process of clotting. If the wound is large, place both hands over it to maximize force. This simple action, often taken in the very first seconds, can mean the difference between life and death. It may sound basic, but firm, steady pressure is the foundation of bleeding control, and without it, every other step will fail. Step 2. Elevate the injured limb. Once pressure is applied, the next step is to elevate the injured limb above the level of the heart. Why does this matter? Gravity becomes your ally. By raising the arm or leg, you naturally reduce the flow of blood to the wound, which slows down bleeding and makes pressure more effective. For example, if someone cuts their arm, press firmly with one hand while lifting the arm upward. If it's a leg injury, help them lie down and raise the leg with a pillow, chair, or even your own support. But here's the suspense. Many people forget this step entirely, focusing only on pressure. Elevation may not stop bleeding on its own, but when combined with firm pressure, it drastically increases the chances of control before help arrives. Step 3. Use bandages. After pressure and elevation, the next tool is bandaging. Bandages do more than cover a wound. They keep pressure steady and protect against infection. If you have sterile gauze, place it directly over the wound and wrap tightly with a bandage or clean cloth. The goal is to maintain firm, continuous compression without cutting off circulation. But here's a critical tip. If blood soaks through the first layer, do not remove it. Instead, add more layers on top. Removing the bandage too soon can tear away clots and restart heavy bleeding, undoing all your effort. Bandaging gives your hands freedom while ensuring the wound stays compressed. Think of it as locking in the pressure you first applied. Done correctly, it can buy valuable time until medical help takes over. Step 4. Seek medical help. Controlling bleeding with first aid is only part of the job. Professional medical care is often still necessary. Even if the bleeding slows, there could be deeper tissue damage, hidden vessel injury, or a risk of infection. Call emergency services immediately if the wound is large, bleeding doesn't stop with pressure, or if the injured person shows symptoms of shock such as confusion, pale skin, or rapid breathing. While waiting, keep pressure firm and the injured limb elevated. Your role isn't just to slow the bleeding, it's to keep the person stable until professionals arrive. Every minute counts, and medical help ensures long-term safety. Avoiding the critical mistake. One of the most dangerous errors during bleeding control is removing the bandage too early. Many people panic when they see blood soaking through, but pulling off the bandage can tear away fragile clots and cause even heavier bleeding. The correct response is simple. Never remove the first layer. Instead, add more clean cloth or gauze on top and keep the pressure steady. Think of the bandage as a seal. Once it's in place, it should stay there until medical professionals take over. By avoiding this mistake, you protect the progress you've made and give the injured person the best chance of recovery. Bleeding emergencies can strike without warning, but with calm, decisive action, you can save a life. Pressure, elevation, proper bandaging, and calling for help form the foundation of first aid. And by avoiding common mistakes, you give the injured person precious time until professionals arrive. Preparedness truly makes the difference. If this guide helped you, imagine how many lives it could impact when shared. Don't wait. Subscribe for more essential first aid tips and share this video to spread knowledge that could one day save someone you love.